Hello, my dear student, class 11. Now, today I am going to start the second stanza of Upton West, composed upon Westminster Bridge, written by William Wordsworth. So, before going to the second stanza, I hope you have completed the first stanza properly and have done the questions and answers, and also have written the summary. তোমরা যারা যারা সামারি লিখে পাঠিয়েছো, I am very much proud. I feel good that you have tried your level best to complete the summary of the first stanza. But I'm really hard. Those students have covered the line by line in their summary, just watching the line. দেখে দেখে লিখলে কিন্তু কখনো শিখতে পারবে না. So it is my order, or it is my request to all of you. Please write down the summary without watching the book. And that will give you the confidence that maybe it will be wrong somehow. কিছু কিছু ভুল বেরোবে, but it will give you the more confident about the writings about the summary and the substance of the poetry. Now today I am going to the second stanza. Before going to the second stanza, I hope you have done all questions what I have given last day. And last day I have given the questions which is very important today. That the poet William Wordsworth was really a romantic one. He was very much sensitive because he believes in aliveness in the nature. He believes that if you are really attached with the nature will talk with you. And nature will talk with you. That means you are the highest romanticisms in your life. So he got a real chance in his life. It's never be possible to get by everyone in all sequence. Now, in the second stanza, he wants to describe more elaborately, more plain and more descriptively what he had actually seen in the first stanza. Open unto the fields and to the sky, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. Never did sun more beautiful sleep in this vast splendor, valley, rock, or hill. Never saw, I never felt a calm so deep. The river glideth at his own sweet will. Dear God, the very houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart is lying still. Just think about that. Open unto the field. It's a total barrierless. Open unto the field. It's totally barrierless. No limit, no barrier was there onto the field to watch far away till the new horizon. And this never be possible in the London city. It was full of polluted due to the industrialization, due to the sounds of seas, towers, domes, theater. But fortunately, they are now sleeping. Everything in calm and cool, calm and cool. And so it's a rare chance to watch the sky, the blue sky, and the open green field. Just imagine if you get the chance to watch it. And within this, one way the great field with a lot of greenery. Just above it, there is the open blue sky. No barriers were there. In the meantime, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. And what happened, that the sky gets a highest brightness from the sun. And it glitters, it sparkle. It's give you the sparkling in your scenery. Because there was no smoke at all in the air. Everything is clear, neat and clean. Never did sun more beautiful sleep. It's never been seen in his whole life that much beauty in the steep of the sun. The sun never been that much glitters, that much, bright in that area. And in this vast splendor, valley, rock or hill. And how it is now coming. The poet actually wants to describe that how it's come from the hilly area to the rock and then in the plain area. It's a step by step. The flow of sun rays comes towards the earth. Never saw I never failed to come so deep. The poet actually exposes. The poet actually confessed to the God that it was the really rare chance what never been available in his whole life. This kinds of splendor, the first ray of morning, that much calmness, cool. The river glided at his own sweet will, and how much calmness? That will actually described by William Wordsworth that the glideth of the river Thames means the sound of the flow of the water you can hear in your ear. It's not so easy. It's never been possible. But it's only possible because it's a full of neat and clean weather. And the people who are busy, they are actually in the sleep. So the Thames River got its highest freedom in his life to flow according to his ways. Overall, we can say that the nature got a real freedom to cover the whole earth according to his desire. So what are the freedom here? The flow of sun rays fall on the whole ground, covers the whole greenery, and the blue sky dazzles the whole earth, create a new picture, what never been seen in the life of city people. And the Thames River also gets a rare chance to flow on the river, on his own will, on wish. Dear God, the very houses seem asleep, and all the mighty heart is lying still. That was that's why the poet called the very first stage that I am fortunate. The God gave him a rare chance to watch this by giving a deep sleep to the peoples besides the Thames River. And all the mighty heart is lying still. That who are the mighty heart here? That how much energetic the city is, how much beautiful the city is. The city is really powerful, or really a chance to enjoy. And still now, the poet is really surprised that it still exists in this London city. So, my dear students, it is just an external sense of this poetry. Now I am going to give you the suggestions that you just try to do that kinds of word notes and come to the internal sense. The poet has written this one 1802. Just imagine. How many years ago? It's about more than 100 years. 110, 120 years ago. Now this is 2020. Now it is 200 years ago. So 200 years ago, William Wordsworth, a genuine, nature lover, informs us that nature is always beautiful. And if it is polluted, you will never see the beauty of the nature. And if you are aware about it, if you are caution and protect the nature from any kinds of pollution, you may get a good chance, rare chance to protect yourself. And the poet is optimist. He knows that he knows that it is the rare chance, no doubt, but he wants to give us a message that beauty is there, splendor is there, sparkle and aliveness is there, but we have to need the proper planning to protect it. If we are not, we are the dumb people, we are the fool people, because nature nurturing us each and every day in a proper manner, in a proper way. Nature is always accustomed to all kinds of trouble, exploitation, torture by us. And that's why the poet refers here as the mighty heart of the nature. And above all, that mighty heart protects us from any kinds of hazards. But we have some responsibility. What is the responsibility? Nothing, just to enjoy and keep it pollution free. So if we the peoples are now be aware about it and try our level best to protect the nature and use the nature according to our requirement, not more than that, then William Wordsworth's writings will be successful. Maybe you are not like William Wordsworth, but we follow him. Can we follow? If we follow him little bit, I hope it will the real path or real trial in our life. So I think you have realized in the second stanza. And now write down some questions here. How is the open field? How the sun rays actually fallen on the open field? Why did the poet call the nature as a mighty heart? Why did he actually given thanks to the God? So, my dear students, you just try to do that and write the substance. Substance is very important. What is the substance, The poet observed the beauty of the London city in the early morning from the Westminster Bridge. It was really a rare chance to watch this view because normally the London city is full of pollution. So nobody will watch this green field, open sky and sparkling sun. The poet actually got the rare chance and it was really thankful to the God because he was making silent to the all peoples in domes, theater, temples and the other places full of quietness. It was how it was looking. The London city is looking so beautiful and it was covered the boundless area, boundless field with full of green, smokeless and transparent. So the poets actually get a different experience. What was in the past and what is now. And thank to the God for this rare chance what he has given to him and to enjoy. That means the nature have the real heart. It is really tough and really, the beauty which never be forgotten in his life. Thank you very much. In next thing I will give you some questions. Write the summary, write the substance and enjoy yourself properly when you are writing. আবার বলছি না দেখে লেখার চেষ্টা করবে, দেখে কিন্তু লিখবে না, লিখলে এটা পারা যাবে না। Thank you very much for watching my channel.